The Skoda Superb has always offered no-nonsense mobility for families, commuters and even taxi drivers, thanks to the masses of space on offer. This latest generation of car sits on the new revised MEB platform, and it's both grown in wheelbase and length to give you more space than ever before. Skoda also haven't forgotten what makes them special, and that's their simply clever features. So on this latest generation, it's packed with even more than ever before. Hi everyone, it's Tish and welcome back to Auto Social UK. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all of those simply clever features and telling you everything you need to know about the new generation of Skoda Superb. So if that sounds good, then please keep watching, and if you like new car reviews and car content, well, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button.
The new Superb has an evolved exterior design featuring a more prominent shoulder line and angular LED headlights, as part of the brand's modern solid design language. Skoda has prioritised aerodynamics, achieving a 10% drag reduction on the saloon and a 15% for the estate. In terms of size, the new Superb is approximately 40mm longer and 10mm taller than its predecessor, with specific dimensions varying depending on body type. However, both the hatchback and estate versions are 15mm narrower. Despite this, the saloon offers 20 litres more luggage capacity, while the estate provides an additional 30 litres.
Boot space in the hatch has grown by 20 litres to 645 litres, which is highly impressive and one of the best in its class. I'm actually interested to find that the estate version is only 45 litres bigger at 690. But of course, the opening is far more practical if you're loading in heavy suitcases, heavy items, or if you carry dogs in the back, because you can see the entry level is very, very low. There's so many clever features in the boot as well. You've got the luggage hooks, which are just on the side. You've also got the levers to be able to drop down the rear seats really simply. And then you've got above and beyond features like these bars. You can clip these bars in place in 3 different sections. And what they'll do is they'll section off the boot, meaning the items aren't going to roll around. Interestingly, I find that in its middle setting, that's perfect for your suitcases that you'll use in the cabin bags. And in its longest setting, you'll find that that's perfect for the average size of full suitcase. So this is going to be really, really practical if you're often doing airport runs. Now, I don't often like to give you guys credit, but sometimes the YouTube comments get it right. And somebody had commented on one of the other Skoda videos saying it's so annoying when journalists throw around their legs trying to get the electric boots to work, when really all it takes is one kick, step back, and the boot will open. And that is the key. The interior of the Superb is exactly how I hoped it would be. It's the best twist of classic but still feeling like it has some modern touches, including this new 13-inch screen. Now this may be slightly large for some people, but at least it's not as massive as the 15-inch one that they're putting in the latest Passat. I really love how high quality the materials feel, and this leather is fantastic. It runs all the way along the dash and it matches in with the seats and also on the armrest. There is so much storage in this car, it's really, really practical. So inside the armrest, you'll find a ton of storage with loads of little removable cubby holes. Like for instance, you've got this one here, which is for your glasses holders. It's just so cool. And then up front, you've got all of your traditional cup holders, which is behind a slider. And then you've got another section which you slide forward, and that reveals both your wireless charging and your 2 USB-C charge ports. Some of the really cool, clever features include the little grooves inside the cup holders. And what these are for is so you can open the cap of a drink without the drink spinning inside the cup holder. It's very, very small, but very, very simple. Just like the best ones in this car, like the clip on the dashboard for putting in your car park ticket. I know most of it is done digitally nowadays, but it's still really handy in the instance that you get a paper ticket. Everything's really user-friendly as well. You've got the fantastic new buttons, which these are really great. I won't stop going on about how brilliant I think they are. And that's because they're dual control. These down here, they look like they just be your climate control dials, but they actually change to be different options. For instance, if you click this one in, it changes to your heated seats. Once again, it will change to your cooled seats, and then again to go back to your controls. The middle button has even more functions. At the moment, it's your fan direction, but if you press it in, it becomes your drive modes, or you can press it in once more and it'll also become your fan speed. Maybe this is quite a lot of functions to have on one button, but I think it'd be really easy to get used to. The steering wheel is the new design that we've seen on some of the other new Skodas, and I really love it. It almost has this floating effect without the centre bar. It really does look very modern, but it's super easy to use. You've got physical use buttons, and I love these heavy weighted scrollers. They go really well with all of the rest of the user-friendly materials inside this cabin. Space in the back is still really impressive. I mean, I've got tons of legroom and I've got loads of headroom as well, even fitted with this panoramic sunroof. And it feels so high quality. Take for instance the armrest. You can see here it's really sturdy and it's really fixed in nicely. Nowadays when you get in some cars, they're really floppy and it moves around a lot, which isn't good if you really want to be using it practically. You also get some through loading as well, which makes the boot space practical, and you can use it for when you're carrying skis or longer items. One of the really cool features that they've added in this new generation is when you pull out to reveal the cup holders, there's also an extra section. Now this is for placing your smartphone or your iPad so you can actually watch movies whilst in the back. Now if you didn't want to use this, you could instead mount your mobile phone or your tablet using some of the clips that they have added that you can get as an accessory. They really have homed into the fact that people are using these cars more and more, almost like a home office. And now they have USB-C chargers in the back, and these are 3 times as powerful as they were before. So it will be able to be capable in charging a laptop as well as your mobile devices. Rear space is still really generous. I've got tons and tons of legroom, and because of that added height, I've got an additional 6mm of headroom, which means I have tons, especially in the estate version because it doesn't taper down like it does in the saloon. But even then, there's still a lot of headroom.
The new Superb range introduces a 1.5-litre mild hybrid petrol engine with 148 brake horsepower. It utilises the fuel-efficient Miller cycle and cylinder deactivation technology to be as economical as possible. The plug-in hybrid model shares the same petrol engine, but it features a 6-speed automatic gearbox compared to the 7-speed that's used throughout the range. With a combined output of 201 brake horsepower, it matches the current Superb plug-in hybrid, but now boasts a larger 25.7 kWh battery, enabling up to 62 miles of electric-only driving and supporting 50 kilowatt DC charging, a big boost for company car drivers. The non-electric engines remain unchanged, offering retuned versions of the 2-litre 4-cylinder units, with petrol outputs ranging from 201 to 261 brake horsepower, and diesels from 148 to 187. All engines are paired with that 7-speed automatic gearbox, and the most powerful variants include 4-wheel drive as standard.
So with all the different engine options, there should be something for everyone. And with that longer range plug-in hybrid of over 60 miles, it means that turning to a plug-in is going to be more viable for more people. In fact, I think it's going to be one of the better options for somebody who could have been looking at going EV, but wasn't sure that they were quite ready. Interestingly, the Volkswagen Passat will now only be sold in its estate form, with them ditching the saloon. But the Skoda Superb will still be available as a saloon, although at the moment the plug-in hybrid will only be on the estate version. Hopefully the saloon will follow.
Skoda has not yet released official pricing and specifications for the new Superb. However, based on the current model, the 4th generation Superb hatchback could start around £34,000, taking into account its larger size, new hybrid powertrains and advanced technology. The estate will likely come at a £1,000 premium. Sales for all models are projected to begin towards the end of the second quarter of 2024.
I think that the key thing here when it comes to the Superb is choice. It now offers people even more choice. You've got all of those engine options and the body shape options and that longer range plug-in hybrid, which will mean that going hybrid will be more viable for more people. And I love the fact they still have all of those features that always made this car so fantastic. It's so comfortable, it feels so high quality on the inside, and there's so many simply clever features. But let me know, which is your favourite clever feature that you've seen in today's video? Pop it in the comments down below. I really hope you have enjoyed this video today, guys. If you have, then go ahead and give it a massive thumbs up. And if you want to see more, then you know what to do. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Until next time, see you later.